So I created this website on Black American culture. It started as a Google Doc and transformed into a website just because I wanted to give other people access. But originally, when it started as a Google Doc, it was because of my art practice. So as an artist, I want to do more art on Black American culture. So I wanted to have a central location where I could have all the Black American culture that I could find. So as you can see, as I scroll down, this is a work in progress. It is not done. I just started it a few months ago. I just want to kind of show people how to use it. So I'm going to click in the top left, and there are a lot of sections. Sometimes I'm reorganizing the sections, but there's culture. So you can do, and then when you're on the computer, just know that when it has like a little icon next to it, that's a sub menu. So there's stuff inside of that. So there's just a bunch of different areas. So if I start clicking on some of these pages, there's some pages that I've started putting images on. And again, this is very high level. It's not meant to go in depth in anything. It's like a jumping off point for you to start looking up different things. If I go down, I just put this is my newest page, the different cars that are popular in the Black community. We've got food. And this is specific to Black American culture, as in, the culture that was created through ethnogenesis from 400 years of history. So the 200 plus years of slavery, Jim Crow, all that. So people who were enslaved in the United States of America. This is not really about anybody else's culture, because I find in my industry of being in the animation industry, a lot of people who are Black American, they decide to do African stories and Caribbean stories, which that is fine, but people don't really concentrate on our history. And so I wanted to put all of that in one area. And so you can also search. So before you give a suggestion on something, you probably should look up to see if it's already there. So I have games, and then further down I have videos of different hand games that little girls played. Now, a key thing to remember is that just because another culture can do these things does not mean it's not a part of Black American culture. I feel like that's how a big way that people try to invalidate Black American culture. Oh, well, these people do it too. Cool story, bro, but this is still a part of our culture. Rice can be a part of Asian culture and African culture. So, yes. And the one thing that I actually like about this, which is kind of an interesting thing to say, is that when people go to this site, they get so overwhelmed that they don't even get through the site in one sitting, which kind of proves the point of how vast Black American culture is. So if we go to the About section, there is an area where you can add suggestions for anything that you see is missing. Before you give a suggestion for an addition, please make sure to use the search to make sure that it's there, because there are a lot of sub menus and it can get pretty overwhelming. I can also put the link to the site in my description, and I guess I'll put it on the screen as well. Let me know if you have any questions.